Tensions boiled over outside the U.S. Embassy as thousands marched in protest, accusing Washington of overreach and demanding respect for Greenland's right to decide its own future. In Copenhagen, thousands marched through the city streets toward the American diplomatic mission, waving Greenland's red and white flag and carrying banners that left no room for compromise. Some wore red baseball caps, not with "Make America Great Again," but with a sharper message, "Make America Go Away."
We're protesting against the orange dictator in the US who is trying to bully his way to undermine the sovereignty of the Greenlandic people and take away their right to decide who they want to be part of.
This is important for the whole world. There are many small countries. None of them are for sale.
The protests erupted in direct response to President Donald Trump's repeated demands that Greenland be ceded to the United States, demands he has framed as a national security necessity, citing the Arctic island's strategic location and vast mineral wealth. Trump has even refused to rule out the use of force. Across the Atlantic, the defiance is just as strong. In Nuuk, Greenland's capital, thousands took to the streets in the rain, marching toward the U.S. consulate. They chanted Kalalit Nunat, the island's name in Greenlandic, and sang traditional Inuit songs, turning the protest into a powerful display of identity and resistance. Greenland's Prime Minister Jens Frederik Nielsen, waving the national flag, addressed the crowd to thunderous applause. All political parties in Greenland support eventual independence, but they agree on one thing now. They would rather remain part of Denmark than be taken by the United States.
Of course we are not for sale. We are a free people. We have always been a free people. We have never had wars. We have togetherness in our mindset. We take care of each other. And that's something actually a lot of other countries in the world can learn from us, that we take care of each other and protect each other. So that's why we're here.
It's very tiring and it takes a lot of energy. And what we want to use our energy on is just to live here, live with each other, live in peace and in the country that we love and we respect. We know the Arctic, we know our country, and we are the ones to care for it. And it's been quite a big pressure from the whole world for us to take decision. We didn't never ask to have this situation. We never asked for this position we have right now, situation. So we just want to live in peace and quiet in our country. So we hope this pressure will be removed from us.
It's very clear that we want our own country for ourselves, and we won't receive anything from Trump no matter what.
We are very happy that we have started the dialogue with the U.S. administration. We don't think anything is solved yet, and we insist on going into the dialogue with the say that we want to evolve Greenland on our own terms. We welcome the U.S. to do so with us. We understand their needs, but there is a red line, and that red line was shown today. We are not for sale, and all we want is collaboration and bilaterally. We have always welcomed collaboration with the outside world and with the U.S., and now we are talking about being occupied or bought. It is unacceptable, and it affects the people of Greenland. As you can see today, it has a lot of resonance with them. They want to show their disgust with this.
Organizers estimate more than 20,000 people joined the Copenhagen March, a number nearly equal to the entire population of Nuuk. Parallel demonstrations unfold in Aarhus, Aalborg, Odense, and other Danish cities coordinated by Greenlandic associations, demanding respect for democracy, human rights, and self-determination. The protests come as the dispute escalates sharply. Trump has announced 10% tariffs on 8 European countries, including Germany, accusing them of opposing U.S. ambitions in Greenland. European nations, in turn, have moved to show solidarity with Denmark, deploying small NATO contingents to the island at Copenhagen's request. The demonstrations also coincide with the arrival of a bipartisan U.S. congressional delegation in Denmark, officially seeking to lower the temperature as relations between Washington and Europe strain. But on the streets, the message is unmistakable. Greenland is not for sale, not to pressure, not to tariffs, and not to force. And as protesters stand face to face with the U.S. Embassy, they send a message not just to Washington, but to the world. The world's largest island will decide its own future.
We're going to see NATO has been dealing with us on Greenland. We need Greenland for national security very badly. If we don't have it, we have a big hole in national security, especially when it comes to what we're doing in terms of the Golden Dome and all of the other things. We have a lot of investments in military. We have got the strongest military in the world, and it's only getting stronger. And you saw that with Venezuela. You saw that with the attack on Iran, with the knocking out their nuclear capability potentially. So, yeah, we're talking to NATO.
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That is often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out Tera.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.